Hey friends, welcome to the Life Church channel. I wanted to talk about Jesus. Of course, I wanted to talk about Jesus and how Jesus redeems power. It can be very discouraging seeing the way that people abuse, the way our human family and even we sometimes abuse power and authority. In John chapter 10, we see Jesus redeeming power, showing us what it looks like when it's of God. And in John 10, he's introducing himself as the Good Shepherd. Uh, and he's addressing the religious leaders of the day, the Pharisees, and he's really convicting them. And it's nothing new. If you read in Ezekiel chapter 34, you'll read a very harsh rebuke of the shepherds of Israel, and God speaks through the prophet Ezekiel, and you know convicts the shepherds of not looking out for the sheep, but looking out for themselves, not healing the sick, not binding up the wounded, not going after those who are going astray, just generally looking after themselves and not looking after the flock. And God rebukes them. And in John 10, you see Jesus addressing the Pharisees, and he talks about thieves. Says, uh, basically those who are not exercising the power and authority given by God, they're stealing power and authority. I feel like that's something that really struck me as I was reading that this time. That something that you can steal, power and authority can be stolen. We're not talking about stealing objects, but when you misuse power and authority to enrich yourself, to treat others harshly and to treat them brutally, because that's how God said through Ezekiel. That's how his shepherds were. They were treating God's children brutally and harshly, and feeding themselves and enriching themselves. So when Jesus speaks to the Pharisees, and he speaks about how the thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy, but he redeems power, because Jesus, he is the good shepherd. He comes to bring life, to give life, and to give it abundantly. Uh, it's a beautiful, beautiful passage. It's beautiful how Jesus redeems power when he reveals himself to us as the good shepherd, the one who comes to feed the sheep, to care for the sheep, to lay down his life for the sheep. And this is God's heart for you and for me. And it also reminded me, I think it was last week, in church, we were looking at John chapter 21, when Jesus restores Peter. And he's asking Peter, Peter, do you love me? And Peter says, yes. And he says, well, feed my lambs. And he asks him again, do you love me? And then he says, well, take care of my sheep, take care of my lambs. And he asks him a third time, and Peter's hurt by that he asked him a third time. But, he wasn't yet probably realizing that, what Jesus was doing was just really writing this commission upon his heart. If you love me, demonstrate it by taking care of my children, feed my lambs, feed my sheep. That's how we demonstrate love for God. And I just want to bless you guys today, and just know that the shepherd knows his sheep, and his sheep listen to him and follow him. And so this is how we join in that redeeming of power, when we exercise the power and authority God has given us as his sons and daughters. We exercise power and authority legitimately when we use it to feed others, to bring life to others, to bind up the sick, to heal the sick, to bind up the wounded. It's so good. It's so good. And rather than enriching ourselves, we trust God will give us what we need when we do what he asks. So I just wanted to encourage you with that, and just encourage you to take time to read that. That was John 10, Ezekiel 34, also John 21. Just such rich blessings from God when he nourishes us and feeds us with his word, and he redeems power. We've seen more than our share of stolen power, stolen authority used to abuse and brutalize others. And we want no part of that. I want no part of that anymore. Uh, I want to follow the Good Shepherd, and I want to listen to his voice, and I want to feed his sheep, his lambs. I just hope that you're blessed by this message, and hope to be able to share more with you moving forward. And God bless you. If you enjoyed this, maybe let me know in the comments. Uh, hit the like button, as they say. God bless you. Have a great night. All right. Take care.